Hey, there we are. Hello, my name's Guerric.
Is
Today we're sampling 1836. I was just staring at the camera the whole time.
I was like, why did we stop? I thought you were like, you didn't actually start, and so you were fucking with us.
I was fucking with everybody. We're playing 1836 by Eddie Robbins, aka John Borer. Nobody tell him. And win some games.
You gotta keep his personalities secret from each other. They don't
That's
like
true.
it when they know about each other.
That's true. We played this last week. We taught it last week. We've taught it prior to that as well. If you want to know how to play it, check those out. It's like one page of rules. If you don't know how to play it, you'll figure it out from watching super quickly. By the way, I'm joined by Lily,
Howdy, howdy.
Pat,
Hello.
Evelyn,
Hi.
and Xander.
Pew 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 pew.
And with that, we can pretty much just get into it. If you like what we do, of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps the channel out. And Evelyn, you can get things started.
Y'all, this is backwards world. He did it at the beginning of the stream. I don't understand what's happening.
I was doing it at the start for like a couple weeks, and then I started forgetting to do it again.
I know, but I'm
Okay.
freaked out. Anyway.
Well,
Tom, this was the
see.
game that ended in 90 minutes last week.
Since we're all gonna make it bad, right? So no one should want it.
It's still a central token.
What if I
What's
like
starting
that?
us out?
Huh. So we just let her have it for 20, right? That's the
No,
strategy here?
no.
Oh God, no.
No.
Bye, cat. That was a dangerous path to take. It's on Xander.
It is on Xander.
And how much?
Root later would not be out of the
companies start
question.
with? Sorry, I'm an idiot.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No money at
Nothing.
all.
Yep.
Nothing and a built-in 2 train.
Right, they do have a 2 train no matter what. I don't know.
I mean,
75.
And
You can't do it by
can't do
fives.
fives. Only in
Oh,
tens.
gosh, darn it! That's the stupid game. 70.
We're off to a great start.
Good.
Oh,
I
we're
mean,
good,
I guess
we're good.
like it can always.
totally
run the
remember how to
circle,
play
though,
this.
right?
Yeah,
It can always run, yes.
it's gotta find a way to run no matter what.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna update your counter, Xander?
Oh yes, I have to do that.
I wonder if that's why Circleville is where it is. I mean, obviously, it's
That's where it is
because
in
that's where it
Ohio.
just is. But also, like, the fact, I wonder if that's why they intentionally put a dit there. They slash he, the designer of the game.
His many personalities.
And the person who made Ohio, that person
I have
too.
a feeling this is just gonna keep going, so I'm just gonna... Can't flip it, it's locked.
Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have locked him, huh?
No.
The worst.
Look at me, a big dum-dum.
Absolute worst.
Hmm.
This is interesting. Even though we have, as a group, created a pact to make 10 bad, people are still running headlong into it.
Because
Well,
it's still
here's-
good.
It's one, it's still a central location on the board for later in the game if we actually decide to play that part of the game. Two, with 5 people, we're probably all getting 2 companies again. And so you can always coordinate it with at least one other company. There's very few companies you can't synergize it with.
It's true.
So
I mean, we're talking about running the
Seems-
one into Troy, which, I mean, the 10 does the same thing, but with one less track lay, which means it gets an extra $5, you know?
Yeah,
and
but-
it could
but one
potentially
is-
block off a town token.
Yeah.
And we
But one
know
is-
that there's 5 needed and only 4 of them available.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like 4 just does the thing we were talking about where it lays those 2 immediately.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But then if like you can always take it away from somebody if they choose to do something else first or something.
It's true.
Well, 10 can actually not get this if 2 lays that, and then 6 lays this.
Correct. It's also
So
possible.
10 might just not get that.
All things possible.
Let's coordinate to make the map weird. I like it.
That's
All
the
right.
best
It
game.
looks like Guerric went to
Guerric says
90.
90.
Correct.
I will fold.
I won't. Oh wait, I should. Oh wait, yeah, we have money. I won't. Go for it.
110?
All right, that's enough policing for me.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Neato.
I thought that was going to be harder.
No, I just
I
wanted
mean,
to make you
110 is
spend
still
over
a lot.
I
It
just
is.
wanted to make
It
you
is.
spend over $100. That was my goal, to see if I could make you do that, and it worked.
That's
Therefore,
fair.
I'm
Even if
happy.
10 is
I think-
still the
I
best,
think
I
last time
still
I paid
think 110 is
180.
good.
Yeah, no, you paid
Yeah,
all
that's
your
because
money.
I was silly and just put it in for my entire bank pool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think if we play this the way that we have been talking about, then I don't think that was underpriced.
Ooh,
I think
7.
that's fine. I also think that if
Spicy.
we just deny Guerric from getting like the ones directly around it that can lay into it,
Mm.
but
We'll start at 50.
I'm going to do 70 again. It seems to be what I'm doing. Oh, that's the wrong calculator. That's that's Xander.
Oh, what? Why did I bid 70?
I was projecting.
Uh,
no, I'm not going to.
Hmm. We'll do 80.
is everyone just being like dead silent?
Am I muted?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I said 80. I don't know if Guerric is going
Is
to do
Guerric
anything.
talking to the world?
Oh, I muted myself. I was typing.
This would be interesting. Guerric gets this, then he's just done buying stuff.
Yeah, I don't love that. And while the 7's good, I don't...
The 7-10 synergy is not totally.
Yeah, I don't need to double down on the 2 good companies if we're all going to try and make them bad.
What? Who said, whoa, we're making them bad? No one. Oh, man.
All right, Xander, what are you doing?
Uh, 90. I'll do 90.
You can have it.
Okay. What have I done?
You've made decisions.
Hey,
And now you
somebody-
get to put up the next one
next
to bid.
company. Hey, how fun.
Did you just type your new total into
yeah,
your
that's-
counter?
Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I forgot. I was. I know what I did. I know why I did that.
We all know what you
explain
did.
in a minute. I will explain it in a moment.
Are you playing Loco Works?
I was playing we were just keeping track. We played Santiago, and we didn't have the fancy
Got it.
thing. We just had to keep our money, track of our money, and so that's what I was doing. Let's do the 9 because that's the train. 'Cause that's the. I will say $20.
Ooh, ooh. Take that up to a nice 40. I'll double it.
I don't know. That's doing 8 now.
Come on, Pat. Follow the pattern.
I'll do 50.
Boo!
No.
It's only exponential. Come on.
I do think that there is a certain beauty in Xander getting the 9 again.
Maybe I can make my weird wiggly track all the way down to the bottom of the board. Spend 4
Yes,
turns.
we're gonna connect 7
To 9. Oh god, it'd be gorgeous.
All right, Guerric, you're up.
I think I'm fine dodging this one.
But you love the 9.
Yeah.
Honestly, the 9 and 10 seems like a hilarious combination of just like a straight shot.
Okay. You're talking me into it.
I know I am. I want.
What
you
was
to-
the current bid? 50?
50.
Hells yeah, I'll get in at 60.
I
Well,
will continue with.
I caused this. I'll at least bid it up.
Oh my god.
Nonsense. God, 9, 10
It
as
is,
a
because the
combo
only way to
does-
stop that is for one not to run and go through this way.
Oh yeah, one could do that. One could
It's the-
100%
but the thing
do
is,
it.
if one does that, then 9 runs this, so one can't run and one never runs.
I mean, I think you would probably like.
One can just go curve and then a curve into here. But yeah, I guess you're right. That's
I
good
guess,
ending
and I
it.
guess
It can
No,
go straight
no.
and then
9
curve
can
this
still
way.
curve this way. It doesn't matter. Well, if it does that, then 10 can run to it, and then we didn't deny 10.
But 10 still has to lay track, which 10 normally doesn't have to do. So that could be something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it enough to just make it so that 10 is forced to lay at least 1 track so it can't buy a 2 train?
Yeah,
It'd be
I'm gonna
2
stay in
track.
just because I don't want Guerric to get this. I feel like it would actually be really bad for the table.
No, I agree.
I've
it
caused
would be-
problems.
I agree that it would be bad for the table, which is why I feel absolutely no guilt about being the
Oh
first
my
one to back out of it.
god.
Here you go, Pat. All you.
Oh goodness.
Am I gonna pay fucking 100 for 9? For
Either
9?
that or make Eric spend all his money. Make him spend more on 9 than he did on 10.
I don't know. I think there's a world where Guerric pays 130 for this, but
There is a world, but I want to see it. I want it to make it happen at the very least.
I
Just
will
trying to think,
say
what are the consequences of us letting that happen?
I mean, it's
Well,
30
I
30.
mean-
It goes from 60 to 80 to 100, depending on how the trains go.
I think the answer first is to see if he actually bids 130, because you could still bid it to 140.
Pat, maybe you should just take it straight to 130 to make sure he doesn't get
Here's
it.
the problem now, is that if he's willing to do that and I only go 100, he could just say 130 that I'm paying 140 to stop it. Or
You
I could
better
just
go
say
130 just to be
now
safe.
and
That's what I'm saying.
stop it.
That's what I'm saying.
But
You better
that's
be
just
safe.
fucking horrible. What the fuck?
This game is great. We should just repeatedly play the auction.
The
of this
auction
game.
over and over and call it.
This auction is wonderful, and I
Oh
wish.
my
I mean,
God.
I would be so down for a game. Like, there's a game that distills the trains down, and then there's the game that distills the stock down. I want a game that just distills the auction part down. I would love that so much.
100. If you take it at 130, I don't know what I'll do.
What if I take it to 110?
I'll figure it out.
That's a problem for future Pat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Current
well,
Pat's
that's
only going to 100.
See, I'm gonna put it back in your ball. The ball. Oh my god! I'm gonna put the ball back in your.
Yeah, put it back in my ball.
How are you going to fit a court in there? That's crazy.
Give up.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
This game is already driving me to madness.
Dying.
Can I put the jelly in the peanut butter, or does the peanut butter go?
Go fuck yourself.
No, okay. So
Okay,
Pat, here's the answer: is take it to 130 and then get the 6. That fixes all the.
Pat
problems.
alrea's done. Pat already put in his bid and he's out. Now he's up to Guerric to see what happens next.
Oh, fair enough. All right, Pat, Guerric. Pat.
Someone.
I was mathing. I'm gonna let Pat have it for 100.
Okay.
Congratulations,
everything.
Matt.
Hey, that could
Oh,
have been.
thanks. I can
that
take
could've been
money, right? Instead of
so
spending
much
the money
worse.
on this. That's how that works. Oh,
This could have been so much worse.
But it could have been better. But either way, it's hilarious.
putting the 5 up for 10.
Sweet.
See where it's at when it gets to me.
You know what? I mean, fuck, if I get this for 20, cool.
I want no part of that. None whatsoever.
I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping to get it for 10, just so it'll be fucking funny.
Zero synergy, but at least you made up for your trash buy.
Yeah.
I will pass.
Yes, because 2 trash buys is
Say,
perfect.
Lily,
I'm
if
gonna
you
tell
pass,
you right now,
I'm
from
I'm
last
giving
week,
it to her for
trash buys.
20.
Oh,
not bad.
hell no. Hell
I was
no.
gonna say, I'm letting you know, if you passed, I was giving it to. I was not going to be the one to get stuck with it for a lot of money.
Like, 5 isn't great, but I have done ridiculous things with it before, and I will do
Oh,
it
yeah.
again.
No, 100%.
Is it worth
No.
$40?
No, it is not.
What is left if you take 5? Because we already got rid of a couple of the trash companies.
6 companies are left after this. We've
Yeah,
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8.
it's
So almost all of them.
nonsense to let you get that for 30. Because you could still theoretically challenge bid. You could buy another company and then be able to force people to pay up if I let you get it that cheap.
This is correct. But do you really want to get stuck with it?
I mean, I could do the same thing, just $10 lighter. So yes.
Dang it, Evelyn. Don't use your logic here.
You can do that for 50 now. And I will back out if you go to 50 because I think
Oh,
that's
I'm
a
100% going to 50. I don't know why, but I really want 5.
All right, you can have it.
Yay!
I don't think 50 is bad for it still.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, that's still a bargain.
Yeah.
Thanks,
50's
guys.
50's good, but no one like got a dumb bargain.
Didn't I get
All right.
5 for like 30 or 40 last time?
All
All right,
right.
Lily, what are you doing?
What
I'm the
do
only one without a
people
company.
care about?
At this point, I don't.
4. 4 up for a whole $30.
I'm out.
I'll take it to 40.
That's worth betting on.
Is it? I
Yeah.
don't know. 4 and 10 together is pretty bad.
Yeah, it sounds horrible. Why would you do that?
60.
I like bidding money on things.
As long as you're not just spending money for the.
All right,
all the
I'm at
money.
80.
Thinking real quick.
Guerric's mathing.
Let's see. So Xander has decent incentive to buy it. Lily maybe does because she got a bargain.
Lily is just playing for fun. So Lily is doing Lily things. You know what that means.
Evelyn doesn't have a company.
Yeah, certainly like Evelyn wants it. I'm just trying to gauge how much people want it. Because it is in my best interest to bid it up, but I do kind of really want to see the 4 double city lay. I think I gotta bid it up though. It's just good
Yeah.
for me.
I mean, this is maybe the
People are
problem.
going to take it away from you. I think that's the right call.
I think this is maybe the problem with me dumping the 10 out first. Like, my thought process was to make it so that it was markedly visible who shouldn't get things.
But that just
But-
means Guerric shouldn't get anything.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that people are paying
Yeah.
a lot now because Guerric is pushing up the ones that can synergize.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say 4 and 2 are going to be hilarious synergy this game if the double city lay happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then poor 3 is pretty bad.
Imagine it goes from pretty good to pretty bad pretty quick.
Weird.
How
Actually,
pretty.
no, 3's fun because you just do like the gentle and then sharp.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
You just
that's fair.
Three
Yeah,
is
but-
the back
still
door.
fine.
3 normally lays nothing, is the thing.
Yeah.
Lily, are you bidding?
No, I'm out. I will be right back as well.
I will take this to 110.
Um, I think this is still worth bidding up.
I'm gonna pass.
Xander is passing.
Okay, I'm back.
All right,
You
I'll
missed
do
a
it.
lot.
I'll buy it for 130.
Congratulations, you've won.
Yeah, I was hoping Xander wouldn't have backed out, but that's my fault. I shouldn't have taken it to 110.
I feel like I made the right decision putting 4 out.
I like how this is changing the auction though, with like
It skews
the
it real
prices
hard.
that people. Yeah, this is making a very different game.
I already love it.
All right, so that was 4. So let's do.
Three.
I'm really tempted to do 1 actually, just to get the last true synergy out of the way.
That's fair.
So let's hit up the 1. We're gonna go ahead and put it at. Oh, let's put it at
110.
50. No, I'll just put it at. Wait, I put that in the wrong place. I just put it at a price that I'm willing to pay for it. I imagine it will go for more than that.
Makes sense.
It has 0 benefit to me if I actually get it. So
1, 2, and then 1, 2. Totally blocking off 2 of 10's ways out.
so rude.
Don't do that. This sounds pretty bad.
Definitely do that.
Well, it's up to Guerric to see if he's gonna bid it up.
I mean, that would make 4 a hilariously good company.
It would. I mean, 1 and 4 would both run for 50. That's not bad.
A 1 and 4 run for 50, and then 4 probably connects to 7, or 7 connects to 4 more like.
Hey, Gregor, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you enjoyed those.
I'll let somebody else take it.
Lily, I'll do it if you don't want to do it. I have enough. It's up to you. If you want it, you get it.
I think
But
Lily.
I will stop him. I will stop him from getting it. 140.
I
and I'll
good.
just take it.
I think Lily
Well-
with double
well,
double
oh,
ooh
yeah.
is hilarious.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I was just saying I'm not gonna. Whoops, that's not where the 140 goes.
Yeah, 5 and 1, not best friends. Not
1
gonna
and
lie.
9 though, not bad actually.
I'm not horribly upset, but
Yeah,
I still
we-
don't know.
We talked about that synergy last time. You know, one turn for 1, 1 turn for 9. They loop up there, or you could do stuff down here if you want. There's
Yeah.
options.
There's definitely options for 1 and 9, so I don't hate it. All right, Pat, what are you putting up for 0? Maybe you'll get it. I don't know.
3, 0.
I wouldn't hate playing another game of Pendragon, but it is a bear.
Mm,
And I got so many other coin games I wanna-
before I flip it over, just in case.
So many other coin games I want to play.
well, 3's
You never
actually
know.
3's actually a good company.
So let me have it for 0.
2, 6. I'm thinking about this because like
All right.
if I pass on this one and let somebody else get the 3, 2 and 6 are both decent for me.
I think the problem
But
is your situation. If someone doesn't want you to have something, you just don't get it.
I mean, that's basically true as well. I mean, I think if that ends up being the case, I just get whatever's left. And again, like, I'm not sad to get any of these really. I guess 8 is the worst of them, but even 8's okay since I do control the 4. So I think what I do here is I just bid something dumb and kind of set the tone of it. So like, I'd be fine if I got this for 70. I don't think I should, but I would be okay with it. That's the thing with my seat. Maybe what I do is just doing what you were doing last week, Pat, and just like everything will cost at least $100.
I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
Summarize, Simon. This cannot. No. This is 3
But you
player
also
minimum.
don't need to start it at that. You could work your way up just to C.
Exactly.
I was being silly with my money.
The one thing
But I mean,
I don't.
also the difference is last week I also had the pressure of getting a third company because I had $100 left with 2 companies.
Right.
That's what the difference was.
Right. The thing I don't know is where the trains are going to land with this shifted valuation.
Yep, that's the fun part.
I'll bid it up, but I won't like it.
Your
Sweet.
displeasure has been noted.
I'm just gonna get out.
Yeah, Xander's not wrong. I really don't think 18xx
What do you mean,
works
7 and
well
3? Perfect
2.
combination.
Yeah.
Just like 7 and 9.
Not that you can't have fun, but it's like playing Root at 2. I think there's fundamental issues with the game at 2-player. But people don't like when I say that.
I have a dream, but it's dead. So here you go.
Obviously, you need to move to Portland. The
I
dream.
mean,
of
the problem right now
I
is
got it,
Lily has
Xander.
the most
I got
money,
you.
and we can't let Lily get 8. That's the issue right now.
Can anyone stop me?
I bid it to 90.
God no, we're fucked. You get 8, unless you choose not to take it.
So she
If I could get 3 companies, I would have definitely tried for 3 and then just gotten 2, 3, and 5 because that sounds hilarious. But I don't feel like that's happening. So
I don't think the table will allow you to get 3 companies.
no,
think if
I also agree, and that's why I backed out because I'd rather just save my money and not worry about it.
That's why I'm not like worried about getting stuck with only 4, even though I have the least money. I feel like I'm just gonna end up getting something, and I probably won't have a lot of choice over what it is.
No, well, I've been feeling like Lily's gonna have to pay 150 for 8 unless it's the last one, which whoever picks next should just put up 8 and get that over with. Like Lily's gonna have to pay a lot for that one because like there's no reason to not fight her on it.
Yeah, it's a thing. 8's still good, even if Lily does choose to run away from it. Like, it's not.
This is
great.
one of those. I know we said we would make it run worse for meta, like this, like, to change the meta. But if you have 5 and 8, like,
Oh yeah, no. If you have good synergy, you're gonna like. If you have 6, 7, you're gonna do the good thing.
Right. I mean, the whole auction is just a threat of who can get their synergy, and it looks like it's going to end up with Lily getting a synergy because we didn't bid 5 up enough.
I mean, Lily. Right, the odds. Whoa. I mean, Lily and oh my god, I almost said Hector. Xander. Xander is probably going to get 6, right? Because he has the second most amount of money.
That's true.
That's what I would like to do.
It's fair.
So, like,
that's not good either.
So, right, so that leaves 7 and 6. That leaves what 3 right now? Is his Guerric, which isn't horrible, but not the best. Which would leave 2 with 4, which again is pretty good, but not the best.
If I let Guerric get this, then he runs 3 to the 10, probably. And then 10
Well,
ends up
if Guerric doesn't get the 3, if you take the 3, Guerric gets the 2. I think is what happens.
that's kind of what my thought process was, and I was trying to figure which is worse for the table.
probably getting the 2 because he just lays this for the 2 and then lays the 10 into the 2 and then they both run for 50.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's arguable that the 3 could have it too, but the 3 could just wouldn't run the first turn to make that happen, which is the penalty.
Guerric,
I mean-
I think I'm just gonna let you have this for 100.
Yeah, I figured that would happen. Two wouldn't run first turn in that case either, I want to point out.
But yeah, you'd run here to here, and then 10 would run to the 2.
Oh, that's...
Why wouldn't you run for 30 at least if you're gonna at least run, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Still weird.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I just
Alright.
thought that
No,
was...
you're probably right.
What are we bidding on, Guerric? Wanna bid on the 8?
Yeah, let's get the 8 done with. I'll start with 30.
Hey, who unlocked me? I'm locked. I got 0. I can't bid.
All right, Pat at 0.
Shocker.
I don't know. 70. I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll be going up higher and higher.
70. I'll go to yeah, I'll go to 90.
Have fun.
Will do.
Guerric, I assume you're out.
I don't have money,
He
so
only
yeah.
has
Just
30
30.
Yeah, I have no money.
Derek has
Xander,
bid
this is
all
one of
money.
those like you probably bid her up just so she doesn't have a ton of money on top of having synergy. I think if you get 8 on 7, you're still not that upset.
I don't think it's terrible, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen 8 and 7 work together before.
Yeah.
It's a cool little thing.
I mean, honestly, the only thing about it is this dit makes the early 2 trains real sad.
You can put like that in there.
Yeah, that's how I saw it ran.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to get really goofy, they can lay to the other dit.
Oh, right.
Afterwards, yeah.
There you go.
It's cute
Yeah, I just think letting her have it for cheap is bad.
for sure.
No, I agree.
What do I have? How much? I have
150 is what you
My,
have.
my only hope is that we come out of this with the most balanced version that we've had so far.
It wasn't.
I'm
last
like waiting
week?
for Lily just to say 150 and get it over with and save $10 before Xander says 150.
Nah, this is more amusing.
What is happening? Yeah.
You moved
You
it.
have to lock
There you go.
mine.
You know what? Actually, I think the play for Lily would have been to bid 140, so that Xander would have been forced to buy it at 150, right?
No, because Lily has 190, so Lily would just buy
No,
it.
I'm just buying it
that's
at
right.
150.
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
All right, is that what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's what I figured would happen. Lily saves $10, but that's okay.
Give me mine.
You deleted your thing. What's happening here?
Xander has a
put it
point.
here.
Xander has a point.
Sorry. Here, let me write 150. There. Are you happy?
Now I understand what's going on. Yeah. See.
All right, Lily,
Unless
what are
you
we
didn't flip it over,
bidding
so-
on? I can't. This is actually really bad because I can't prevent Xander from getting the 6.
No,
No,
yeah,
but you make him pay 120
Oh,
for it is what you do.
Yeah, you just basically. Well, no, Xander just immediately. Oh no, yeah, you go before Xander. No, yeah, you go before Xander, so you can put in 110.
The problem now is that
Then you can-
Evelyn's going to get the 2 for what,
2 for
50?
40 bucks. Yeah, $50.
$50.
Well, anyways, I will totally bid 110.
I mean, this is the table we're gonna have. There's nothing we can do about it. 50 still only puts her at 60. Like, it's not the end of the world, right? Like, it's only $20
It
more.
kind of just makes up for me overpaying on the 4. Is the
Kinda,
way I
yeah.
see it. But I
Putting
think
it
the
up there,
6-7
there's no-
synergy is just gonna rule this game. And I'm
Nah,
not
that
sure how
2-7 synergy though.
Yeah. Come on, go for the 2-7 synergy.
Okay. I'll buy it for 120.
I mean, there's 6-7, there's 8-5. Like, I don't think there's. I don't know.
I don't know what.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, Lily, am I assuming you're bidding me up?
I will bid it to 40. Yes.
Oh wait, actually,
Oh, I have to put it up,
Xander
right?
Xander
I
puts
put
it
it
up.
up. Or-
At
And then Lily
30.
gets the
I will
bid.
bid it to 40.
No, because that's out of order.
Why not?
Xander puts it up, and then I bid before you do.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lily.
Evelyn
yeah,
gets it
yeah.
at
Oh.
40.
Yeah, Evelyn gets it for me. Never mind.
So
Why?
I buy it
Because
for 40.
order,
Y'all
Pat.
convinced me that I'm going back. Like it's supposed to go
Why?
backwards.
Oh, no, you're right. Evelyn's screwing me up.
Why?
You're right. Evelyn's
Xander?
screwing me up.
It goes me.
Oh
then
god damn
Lily.
it. Okay, no, that's my fault.
Why
Okay,
are you
cool.
listening to Evelyn?
You're
Evelyn's
right,
the
you're
backwards
right.
one today.
I'm muting Evelyn.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just trust you people.
That was your
Alright,
first
I'm done.
mistake.
Yelling match.
If I yell loud enough, will it matter?
I didn't know we were playing SidCon.
Do you have any green cubes? I need green
All I've
cubes.
got is these stupid converters that other people might want to use, but I don't know how to sell them to them. That's all I have. Sorry.
Can I give you this token that's really suspicious and only does things for me? All right. Who has the least money? Pat does?
I thought it was
thought
the
it was
last
whoever
person
won
to
the last-
buy.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I was excited
Excuse
for half
me.
a second there.
You're right.
Excuse
Like
me.
that's not how this game works.
What did
I mean,
we?
like
I
it.
was mixing up with Top, which we played right before this.
See, I went to all this trouble, I made it all pretty, and now I have to switch it because
Well,
brain.
it doesn't. Yeah. Well. Yeah. All right. Well, one. Who's got one? One go.
Let's be weird.
Yeah.
Sweet.
One doesn't run. Go.
2.
Right. Okay. So. What's the best way to do this? If I do that, then 10 just hooks in and makes my synergy weird. So I think I just do the same as Pat, and I just won't run.
No. Let me hook in.
Three.
Oh, it feels weird to do with that. I think 3 is gonna do the same thing probably, right? Try to hook into 10 and not run.
I
Either that or
hadn't.
hook into 2.
Yeah, I hadn't decided.
Man, that just feels bad. That means 6 and 7, 5 and 8 are just not much better than what we're doing because they get to run right away.
So 1 and 2 didn't run.
That means that 4 and 5 enter the realm of buying 2 trains.
I think 9's going to as well because it's gonna run for 60 and save $5 in the first run.
See, it's interesting because if you do hook into 2, then you can run and you're guaranteed to get the 2. Or you could hook in, you could run towards 10, but then neither of your companies gets a 2 train.
I think 3 still does.
If it doesn't run in its first OR, no.
Well, because it doesn't lay any more track. So it gets $20 off track and it gets 60 in its 2
I
runs.
thought it was only 10 off track. That was 5
There's
per.
two
Two
ORs.
ORs.
Yeah,
Oh,
3
2
ORs.
hours. Understood.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. If it at least gets to hold back the track lays on the future.
That's what I
runs.
was thinking on 1
Yeah.
as well. Because the 1 also has that same privilege.
Mhm.
Running for 60.
Yeah, think I just end up losing off of this track lay, but that's. Actually, let me think about this because I could do it the other way. And if I did, I would. I don't know, maybe that is still, maybe this is good for Pat, but this is bad for me. It improves my synergy, but that's all it does. Yeah, let me walk this back and make Guerric's choices easier.
Well, that's what we were
Sorry.
trying to avoid doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The whole point of this was to try to avoid doing these things, even if it makes you a little bit worse.
I don't know.
Because that makes
Evelyn
Guerric's even
caved.
better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Have a good one, Samurai Simon.
The normal game. Fine.
You think so?
Yes.
If 6 is running to 7, 5 is running to 8, 2 is running to 3, what's really that different overall?
Yeah, we're just playing the same game then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well, fine. I
Do
just
it-
end up
Do what you want to do.
Yeah, do what you want to do. It's just
No, it's fine. I had already ended my turn. Let's just move on.
Okay. Um. I don't like how many gentles that's using. We'll do it with a gentle sharp. Seems a little safer.
Interesting. Use up all the straights, guys. Let's go.
Yes, all 11 straights. Okay, 3 doesn't run. 4 is up.
4 will be the first company to run a train
Which is kind of funny.
for a whole $40. The biggest problem with this is I'm not even hitting any of the good revenue centers. But
I mean, yeah, you can go into 7 next turn. Because that just benefits you, not anybody else. But yeah.
moving on.
5.
Lily?
okay. And then just run for 60.
Interesting.
And $60
Shocked
for
at these
6.
movements.
7?
I'm debating if I want to just take a steady there, probably.
There
But it doesn't
is
have to spend
one
any
city
money.
tile remaining.
Yeah.
I took
Which
3 of them.
means that this doesn't get one. Yeah, right? Jeez Louise.
I will caution you that if you lay this track, 7 will not get a 2 train.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Can anyone even?
But
else
we're
use
trying
this?
new things.
But
Denying
if
a
you don't
city-
lay that
You're
track,
denying a
it's-
city from 10.
Oh,
if it
right, 'cause
eventually
he
wants
just goes
one.
boom,
I don't
boom.
know.
That's what he'll want to do. Yeah.
I don't know if that's
lay
good,
that
though.
if you don't lay that city, I don't think you get it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. Could
I
be
don't know.
wrong.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's an interesting play. You basically get your full loop set up on your first turn without doing anything, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, whatever. We'll try it. We'll do it. 50 for 7. There you go.
8.
2.
Guessing 8 runs for 60. Lily?
Yeah. Try 8's not to inject shit.
But if 7 can get a, I guess I could just run 2 twos, right? That's probably better than a 3. Yeah.
I'm good to go on 9. Right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. Runs for that, and then it takes $5. Go.
10 will go ahead and drop that. Run for 30 and take $5.
Wow, 9's as good as 10 right now? What the fuck?
Okay. We do it again, starting with 1.
1
Takes its money.
runs for 60 and takes its money. Whoop. Eats. There we go.
Oh, wait, 7 should have run for this one. It shouldn't have done this stupid thing. What did I do? I did 50 instead of 60.
No, yeah, get your extra payout of 10.
$10. Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder how this game would work at 4 if you randomly removed one company.
Oh,
Ooh, spicy.
I'm down to try that
Okay.
at some point. That sounds interesting.
Two's gonna lay this.
No, you need to remove 2,
Can
wouldn't
2
you?
lay that? Go through the 4?
Works
Oh,
better
you're
at 3.
right. That's interesting.
There's 10 companies. So you actually remove 2 at 4 player and 1 at 3
It's
player.
awkward, actually, is what it is.
2 companies is awkward. I'll have to think
So
about
2
that.
can only connect to 3. But I can't afford to lay track with 4. This is awkward now. Yeah. And now I dislike this. I think maybe 2 is gonna snag the sharp over here while it still exists. And so we'll take 5 and then run for 40. 2 is done.
3 is not going to lay track. It'll just run for 60 and gain its 10. On to 4.
4 is not gonna lay track. It gains 10 and runs for 40. Five. Lily.
5's not doing anything besides running. It's for 16. Gets 10.
Yep. 6 takes 10. Runs for 60. And 7 does the same.
Alright, Lily, you got 8.
Mhm.
Alright.
I'm buying a 2 train.
Buying a 2.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Right, I'm done.
9 just pays, takes, and it's $5 short and sad.
Done?
Yep.
10 does same thing. All right. One more time. The 1.
Takes its 10, pays out 60, and buys a 2.
The 2?
The 2 is going to take its 10, run for 40, and that's all it can do.
3? I guess 3 is...
That's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna run, take my 10, and buy a 2. Three is done.
Okay, 4 is not gonna do anything. It's just gonna take its 10, run for 40, and buy a 2 train.
Five.
I was thinking. why everything's so weird. Yeah. And then it'll run for 60 and buy a 2 train.
Six.
Takes the 10. Runs for 60. Actually, maybe it doesn't take the 10. Let me spend this money. 10.
Interesting. You're gonna go to the dit rather than going to the 4?
I thought I wasn't supposed to help anybody.
Is that hurting yourself?
By $10?
Well, I can always hit 8 though too. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, this is not clear cut because it would require 3 track lays to get to the 4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the odds are the 4 is going to want to lay that.
Yeah, I mean 4 wants to run to 7.
There's also only 1 sharp left.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess it's interesting.
I want that one. Do
Yeah.
I want to lay that?
Does this so I am going to make the argument that I think this just makes everything
Yeah,
better
it
for
makes-
Lily, who is
Yeah.
who is probably your closest competitor right now.
Yeah, I can see that. Do we hit? I don't know. Okay, it's just going to take the 10 right now. And run for 60. Buy a 2. Hooray. 7 will, I guess, do the same.
God. So all the shenanigans we did just made it so that I guess 7 didn't get a 2 train. Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
And
I mean,
can it
7 can
buy
do
it-
that.
Can I
Yeah.
buy it over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will
But
buy
it-
it over now. So I miss out on 1 double payment, but yeah, okay.
But that's not nothing because the game's all about those
Yeah.
types of deltas.
You're also buying the 2 downstream, so it still runs in the OR, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
all
think
right,
you
let's
just
buy
shove
that.
all the money over.
It'll buy it for some amount of money. All right, to 8, they can, yeah.
All right. Boop, 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 boop. This right. Yeah, that's hilarious.
You didn't want this one in here?
Nope, I wanted this one.
It's a neat trick anyways.
It feels better. I don't know why. All right, 60, 50,
Taking all the double dits.
110, math.
Oh boy.
Let's go for broke. Take that too.
I see. Makes sense. So Lily wins. No.
Is the 5 and 8 a synergy you have to break up? Is that what this is like teaching us?
Well, it only
It's
is
only because you let the
she got
5 and
4
8 got
trains.
2 trains.
Yeah, that's the
That-
problem.
This is so rude. Why are you doing this? I am not in a
Because
good
I can lay the
position.
oo eventually when I buy this in, and it reserves it.
He's right.
No, you're not wrong.
I'm not sure how this is hurting you, Evelyn.
Evelyn wanted the sharp to get out of here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, now 4 has nowhere to go.
I understand. I understand. I didn't realize the sharp was the thing.
Killed it.
And I'm buying the 2 over. Okay.
Yeah, 4 is just inherently a bad company now.
9's done.
Yep.
Just double checking there's no weird track lays I want to do with 10. I don't think so.
I mean, I almost feel like it's callable already with this right here.
It's not good. It's not good.
Like, that's what 120, 140 that she's running for on 8 plus another 60.
It's not good.
Oh my god.
Hey, Guerric,
What's up?
want to help me loop this up?
Kinda, not kinda. Ten's just gonna take its money. It'll run for 60. And I guess sit on its money. Feels weird.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
like we're moving to 1.
No, we're moving to a stock round.
Oh, right. That nonsense.
Yeah, there's another
The
half
other
of the
part
game.
of the game.
You got PD.
This is a decision that doesn't matter, right?
I mean, you could take the PRR or something.
I feel like the B&O is a better setup for you, but sure.
I don't think any of the offboards matter in this game. I guess B&O is probably right. If I'm more debating, do I even par a company in this moment? Because if I decide that the offboards don't matter, maybe in this situation where I am running the worst at the table, it might be better for me to cross invest into other companies once they open.
That's legit.
I think I just pass.
Um, I'll par Erie.
Mhm.
You would do something like that.
It's fine. 6-7 runs so well that it never actually uses the offboard anyways.
Yeah, the bigger deal is being able to bump into it.
Mm-hmm.
And not trying to wiggle your way all the way to the bottom of the screen for no money.
Because I mean, it's like having a second useful base of operations. Assuming I buy in the 10 or the 3, then I can also start laying out of here, tie into this while running what I have.
Well, I don't get to take this yet. I just get to par it.
You silly goose.
I'm always getting ahead. I will par the PRR. 67.
I'm parring this
Lily.
C&O.
But why?
Because it's the farthest away from me.
That sucks.
My thought process is I already have this built out, so I want to have access
But I
to
was
something I
gonna
don't.
build
Right.
into this and just not have to pay these in for one.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is I wanted to have access to something I don't have access to.
that's what we're all doing.
Yeah!
Well, now I just want to lock her out of it by spending money.
Go for it.
Spend your money. Spend your money.
Do whatever makes you happy. I made a mistake earlier, so that's fun. I can't understand how hex sides work, apparently. Like a dummy.
What
Erzad,
mistake is that?
it's
This one.
an interesting question.
Oh, I was curious when you laid that.
Yeah, I
Figured
just...
you had a plan.
I mean, I do now. I have a backup plan, but...
To be frank, I think the campaign looks terrible. Like, I'm sure the content is great because, you know, they're talented designers and publishers and Spirit Island's a good game, but that campaign is awful. It is just blatantly sloppy and, at worst, malicious with some of that pricing. So, yeah, not a good campaign whatsoever.
Yep.
And so that takes us back to 1. Since Guerric is talking to chat and not us.
I just moved the round tracker.
You can still be actively doing things on the table and not talk to us.
I was just getting myself in trouble by talking about the new Spirit Island campaign.
Oh, we need to pay that.
Do you really?
I like Spirit Island. What do you mean?
I like Spirit Island fine, but the new backer kit campaign is a mess.
Oh no, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't been paying attention to that.
it's been the talk of the community all day.
I'm still... My
I'm just
brain
gonna
is
take
still
mine.
stuck on the Death May Die newest expansion where they're like, here, buy a bunch of expansions for games you don't have to get the thing for the game you do have.
If there has never been a more come on expansion moment than that right there.
Yeah. It's like, we put all expansions for 6 games into one box. You have to buy the whole box to get the one thing for the one game that you want.
And then
Go.
you only get to put your hand in once and pull out as many minis as you can. And that's what you get.
Still gonna buy it.
Death May Die is great, Tom. Death May Die is great.
I love Death May Die. I am a huge fan of it.
Yeah, we need to play that whenever I go up. I've been dying to play that again.
Like, I am not a big co-op guy. I'm not a big dungeon crawl guy. Death May Die is legitimately just really, really good.
It's interesting because the 2 dungeon crawly ones that I really like are Death May Die and Bloodborne, which are both come on.
Guerric,
Okay,
is your
it's your turn.
Yep, I am
Yeah.
typing in my run right now. It's 11. Paying half.
Is Death May Die also a video game IP?
It is not. I just took my $10. I'm confirming I didn't want to lay anything. Actually, maybe it should run something. I lay something. I want to lay for things for me, but I don't want to help people. It's all bad stuff.
Hey, I helped you.
It's true. You did
I
help
really
me.
appreciate there's like 4 islands onto themselves. We're not as interconnected as we normally are at this point, which is nice. Or just funny.
I'm
See-
gonna have my 180 after running with 10.
The way I read this is if we enter into a symbiotic relationship, you are still the better setup of the 2 of us, so it doesn't hurt you to do so.
3's actually gonna drop these.
So fucking rude.
All right.
3's
4.
done.
4 cries. 4 maybe doesn't lay track. It's
Has no one
kind of
bought
no
a 3 yet? No,
point.
3's have been bought. Okay.
Yeah, it sucks for Evelyn, but this is good for my long-term prospects with Erie.
Have you guys ever done Dungeon Degenerates?
No, that's one of those ones that I've been curious about because I know Scott from Phasing Player is a fan.
Yeah, he liked it a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I think that it looks the art's pretty wild. I kind of like that.
Yeah, anything Scott calls out, I pay attention to at the very least.
I think that is it for 4.
5.
I was gonna lay this because I think that's how hexes work.
Rude.
And this one just in case, because I want the straights to stay.
Look at that circle.
I made a circle! Look at it, it's lovely and circular.
All these squares make a circle.
Alright, and we just run for...
Except for the fact
60.
that this
Yeah.
tile's slightly smaller than this tile's track.
Whoever made this mod must just be terrible at their job.
Now it's how you on this side, okay?
Alright, Xander, you up.
Hey, Cosmic Andy.
6
Thanks for watching.
10
Thanks for the kind words.
runs. for
Yeah, Erzad, that's a
50,
good question. Ion needs to get their shit together and actually print games. Station Fall
5-3.
should not have taken this long. Also,
Oh, we can lay green tack.
it's a heck of a thing to walk into,
No,
Cosmic Andy.
only
I know.
majors.
Yes, I know. That was the.
But all
That
of
was
the
the
green,
joke.
all of the pre-built stuff goes to,
Yeah.
all the gray stuff goes to 40.
Oh, we're in green. Sweet.
We just
We're
went
in
there.
green.
Yeah,
hurrah,
yeah.
Hooray. And then the 7 runs for. What is the 7 going to do here? I guess it's going to throw down.
You didn't want 6 to finish our connection over here?
I'm
No, I
good.
think you should actively deny that connection. That's what you
Oh,
should do.
that might be a good idea. But then I couldn't get the 3 though. That was the problem.
Why? Oh, 7 can't do it. You're right. 6
Oh,
have to do
Cosmic
it.
Andy. I just meant me trashing on Ion games.
No, the 3 is probably more important, especially if you're gonna run 2 2s out of the 7.
Yeah. Plus I get so this will be 60 and 70 instead of. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't know.
I mean, the 10 only has 1 2 train right now. It's gonna buy a train, sure, but it doesn't benefit it from it this turn.
Right.
I really wanna
want
play Vast War.
If I put a gentle on there, right? Or straight even.
It's just so hard to
Don't play-
table,
Is there just 1 OR? Yeah.
but it's really good.
I'm costing myself $20 with the 7. You know, that is probably a good idea. All right, take the money. Give 5 back.
This is an interesting decision. I know I goaded him into it, but I don't think he should do it.
Great.
That's rude.
That's so
I like
rude.
it,
It's
but
hilarious.
that's rude.
That's why I
And
encouraged a
thank you
symbiotic
for letting me
relationship.
know. I guess I could go. Oh, there's no tights left, right? Damn it. Okay.
That's the whole
Uh,
problem.
Okay. And then
We could have had something beautiful, Xander. We could have run the triple 30.
Yeah, I could have. Then the 7's gonna take its $10. Oh no, it laid that 1 track, so it'll take 5.
We're just sitting here like, why doesn't Lily have more money yet? Oh wait, 8 hasn't run.
What's that? 60 and 50 is 110.
Man,
Yeah.
that would have been so good actually for Lily if we had let that go to 7 or 3s. That would have been extra $30 for Lily.
Yeah.
I'm very glad what just happened then.
Oh, yep. I didn't
Goes
think of that.
actually Good. Yeah.
Boo.
Gregor, Station Fall is really
Let 8
interesting.
Be the one to break 3s.
It is really interesting, and it's definitely not
I
arriving this year.
refuse.
Definitely not happening. Whose turn is it?
8. Sorry, I'm done. I paid out. We ran for 110.
I mean, they
Oh,
just
sorry.
started shipping Mesofauna,
Like a sad Lily.
and
I think we were
Mesofauna
just
was
talking about.
1 Kickstarter before Station Fall, 2 Kickstarters before Station Fall.
140, right? Yeah.
Boop.
Jesus.
It's gonna be a while before I can buy a 3, so y'all have fun.
Honestly, Arizad, I don't even know.
9
I haven't
has
been
the
following
late
the
track,
the
'cause it
updates.
doesn't have its second run yet.
I figure it'll show up when it shows up.
I'm just not sure which one. Just to take the shorts. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck.
It's a straight.
I mean,
Do I care?
I mean, you
I guess
normally
if
don't want straights.
If you do it this way, then you can like later try to loop through if you get a diesel. I don't know.
for
I'm just,
$10.
yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm also taking out the sharp so nobody else can get it. We're gonna run for 40 and 60, so 100. Pay half. And we're done.
That was 9, so it's 10.
Yep.
10 will not lay any track. 10 will run for 60. Wait, are we in green now?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Just
I took the
confirming.
free back.
Confirming no one else had done it.
Punchy broke.
Ran for 60. This does make train shuffling less ideal. If I run again, it'll be enough. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3 trains left. There's not going to be that many purchases of 3s, I don't think. So I think it's fine. But it still just makes sense to shuffle. All right, I'm going to buy over the 2 for 145. Oh, an extra number got in there. Alrighty, that's the 10. We are back to a stock round.
If you can believe it.
I can't. Evelyn?
Thinking.
This is interesting how different it is.
45, $65. This is the problem. Is I won't even be able to par a company in the same window as everybody else. I'm making so little money.
Yeah, Gregor, I just don't back
I
video
think
game
it
Kickstarters anymore.
Still makes the most sense just to pass.
I just don't do it. The good ones will still be
No one's
around.
parring this round, so.
No, it's 60%, right?
60%. That's another thing I was thinking about. What would this game look like if it was an incremental cap game? It'd be very different, but I'm curious.
It's a weird thought, and I don't like it.
If you could actually open in the first round.
Yeah. I'll buy a share. I'm done.
I will also buy a PRR share.
Yep.
Oh, Herzad, I'm so
I mean,
sorry.
I'm so far away from doing it. Lily's about to do it next round.
Hmm.
Hey, look, I have PD.
Magic.
Magic.
Woo.
All right. ORs?
Yep.
We have 2. No, we're still at
1.
3s.
Still
Still not at 3s. Just the 1. Nothing rose up or anything. The 1 is up first.
Yeah. Magic. Payout. I don't want the 3 anyway. Go.
Alright, 2 takes $10, and then I believe runs for 90. Two is done.
3 will run for 110. Pays. No, it won't. No, it won't. I transfer trains. I'm looking at the wrong company. Fixing.
City.
Fixing.
It is 110, right? Oh no,
No,
never
no.
mind.
It has one train.
Yeah,
Only one
it
train.
runs for 60 though. And gets its 10 and buys a 3 train. Should I do that?
That's why I didn't do it. Because I was like, I don't want to be the one to break it for other people.
It's
They
fair.
benefit more.
That's fair.
That being said, it's an awkward moment.
I'm not going to get anything for a
If-
while, so if you're trying to prevent me, it's not going to happen. You're just going to be stockpiling the lower
So-
amounts.
The timing is weird though, because at least one major company comes in at least next round, and at which point do you start worrying about the 2s getting burned? But one major.
Also, one major company having all of the 3s sounds hilarious.
Ugh. So bad.
I'm going to put that out there as well, just for the funsies.
I'll buy a 3. Don't like it whatsoever, but I think Lily's going to float either way. So the denying of cash is just denying me cash and a train.
And a train.
All right, 3's done.
Yeah, 4's up.
That's good to hear,
4.
Azad.
I guess we're gonna lay this just so that it's there for the future. We're gonna take $5
The future.
and then run for 40 and think about our life choices for a moment. So
We're
let's
allowed to do that?
No.
Oh.
so
That's what alcohol is for.
thinking through future choices, 1 gets a 3 train. Either 5 or 8 probably gets 1, although maybe not. The timing's awkward.
There was a game that got
How
stuck.
much is 8 running for right now?
It got stuck on a boat that
It is currently running
went
for
aground
140.
at the
No,
Suez
it just
Canal
got a 3.
Oh,
It's running for
170.
last year or the year before, wasn't there?
1 second.
Honestly, the best way to stop Lily is to hit 4s as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense to shuffle my 2 train over to the 4, given that it'll make it so I can't run it. And then if there's not a 3 train for 2 to buy, then I just get screwed.
Yeah, I remember that, Gregador. I don't remember what the game was, but I remember that
Because
happening.
Lily brings in a major. I think probably Xander does too. Although that's less clear. Fuck it, I don't know, I can't figure it out, so I'm just gonna move money. Can I get there with 4 without doing anything? I can't because my run sucks so much. Ugh.
I thought 2-4 was going to be a decent synergy. So this is interesting to
did
see.
too.
Well, I've just been like actively denied every connection, and it made sense for the players that did it because it was like benefiting their own games, but like legitimately I'm just kind of dead in the water.
I think the biggest problem is that we let these 2 happen overall. Those synergies should not have happened.
I didn't think 5-8 was going to be this good.
I think, again, the only reason it's so good is because 5 and 8 both got 2 trains.
Right.
It's the only reason it's this good. If 5 didn't get a 2 train, I think it wouldn't be nearly as bad.
Yeah. Alright, 2 or 4 is done. Sorry, 5 can go.
5 physically can't lay track. Yep. Run for 70. Taking 10 and running for 70. 6 and 7. Bless you, cat.
All right. That's not
Yes,
how that
perfect. Oh.
works.
No, I like
That's not how that works at all.
that.
Is this
Perfect.
permissive track lays?
Super permissive.
All right, it takes 5. It runs for 70. I suppose it can't buy trains now, right? or I can after this. 70. Pay by a 3. Okay. There's no straights left, so that's awesome. That's what you like to hear. All right, 7's just gonna take its $10. And take and then run for 60, 70, 130.
On to 8.
Yep.
Oh shoot, Xander doesn't have enough money to par.
8 can't do anything either, so
It just runs like a monster.
yes.
Yep.
Yes.
This is the scary part. Like this number, yep. She can just buy. Oh, she can only buy one more share.
I only need one more share.
She only needs one.
Oh, okay, you're right.
They're ahead of her.
Yeah, because she bought 2 last round.
Yep.
8 done.
8 done.
9.
So 9 runs for 80, 90, 120. 120 pay hat. That's not the right one. Whoops. This company. 120 pay half. Take 10. And that's it.
10 does the exact same thing.
Magical. Like that.
10 is
All right, Pat.
done.
What you doing?
Part of me wants to buy one of Lily's shares.
Do it. It won't run, but do it.
It has 2 ORs. It's going to run.
It will run once. Yes, fine.
I just like I don't know what else to do. Like
Makes sense to me.
right? Like I'm not crazy to think buying one of her shares is the right call here.
Nah, you should keep floating yourself.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna buy. That's
You
not
can
the
buy
right thing.
mine.
This one.
Then I could float.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Everyone's buying one. Okay, cool. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, money's good, huh?
Money's good. Imagine that.
Magical.
This is the unfortunate part for Evelyn, I think, though, is that Lily's gonna buy her last one more than likely, and then Evelyn doesn't get.
But I mean, everybody else just has the same amount anyway, though. So it's not like it's better or worse.
No, I guess. I think I just passed still. 'Cause I can't
Oh.
sell my own right till it floats.
Yeah,
Anyway,
correct.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So yeah.
I forgot that the
Right.
minors have different train limits than the majors.
No, yeah, that's super important.
Weird. Good to know.
I know we don't always play like, you know, to the 5, 6s, whatever, but the differing train limits is super important.
I see that now.
I'm still on pass.
I'm not crazy. You can't sell a company that hasn't floated yet, right?
I don't know of any.
So if this game follows 30 rule set, the only rule is that you can't sell down the presidency and you can't sell in the first SR.
That's what I was thinking it might have
I
been.
mean, it doesn't change anything. I'm not going to sell that one share, but
It would be an interesting choice to make. I don't know that it gains you anything.
no. If there was still a CNO share left, I would do it. But aside from that,
All right, Pat, are you passing?
yeah.
I pass.
I mean, it would only take 2 people doing that to float Xander, and then you're getting more money again.
I don't think floating Xander is
No.
the right choice
No,
for
I-
anyone.
I agree, but
It might be the right choice for Xander.
I would say, you guys, I'm right here.
No, here's the thing. If we float Xander, then we guarantee the 2s burn, which means anyone who doesn't have a major is fucked.
but it's also how we hurt Lily.
Ah, yes. We all float together or we all sink together? How do you want to play it?
I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't. I'm not saying I like it. I'm just saying I think there is a.
I mean, tell
Here's
you
the
what,
thing, if you do that, then I'm pretty sure Evelyn's game is done already more than it is, and mine might be close to done because we don't have threes. I can
Mhm.
buy one, mind you, because I'll go first, right? Because majors go after.
Nope, majors go first.
Oh well,
Majors
shit.
go
No, yeah, I'd be fucked too. Right? That's no
Yeah,
longer.
that's the thing. I think
Thank you,
anyone
chat.
who doesn't already have a 3 train definitively doesn't want a second major in the game, which is pretty much just me and Pat. But you know, whatever.
PD's sitting on Pat right now, right?
I passed.
Correct.
Yeah, Evelyn passed.
And PD is on Pat.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I will pass as well.
I will also pass.
Okay. We have 2 ORs.
up.
The CNO's up first.
Cena
Doesn't it
rises.
float up. It rises.
Oh yeah, sold out.
Thank
Goofy.
you very much. All right, what the fuck is
Oh
it?
no, worry, we're gonna tank it shortly.
I don't know what you're gonna do, Lily.
CNO also doesn't know what it's gonna do. No. CNO
City.
will pay $100. Give me $100,
I'm shocked at this.
and then it will gain $150.
Buying in the 5 or the 8.
The 5.
That makes sense.
I'm just buying it a token.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad to give up that 2 train, but you know what? It's fine.
Because then you can
Upgrade us.
lay here and token it.
I could, or I could do this because it's fun.
Oh, that's fair. That
Yeah.
actually makes more sense.
Does it? Does it really? I don't know.
I don't know.
This seems like an interesting decision, and I like interesting decisions. Can I buy another station if I already bought the company? Is this something we argue about every single time?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
Like the rule book certainly implies that you could. But also, we found out that 1868's rule book is just wrong in regards to station tokens.
Yes.
So I don't know what John Bohr's brain thinks the rules mean.
The major railroad will place one of its tokens on the printed start location for free. If you don't do it, it's lost.
Yeah, see, 68 has like a similar wording. It's like you may place a token when you upgrade a city, and if you don't do it, then this option's lost, and nothing else. And then I asked him about it in the mailing list, and he was like, no, yeah, that's your only token for the OR. If the company does that, it doesn't lay one, as an independent step. And I was like, holy shit, that's not what the rulebook says.
I mean, a strict reading of it is that it's an additional step in the operation. The very first step in the operation is to
Right.
acquisition of that. I wouldn't think you would then skip the
Right.
next step in the operating round.
I would have zero question in my mind if it didn't turn out that 68 is similarly phrased and means the opposite of this interpretation. You know?
So weird.
Well, I'm just gonna go with I can't for.
We just need to decide something and go either way. I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
I don't know that I know the game enough to think that one is broken and one isn't, or anything like that. Or rather, whether that is the thing that breaks the game.
It just says major railroad operation continues normally in 30, as in 30.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. My reading of that is that you should be able to lay an additional token.
Major railroads may place one of.
I mean, I think
I'm
that's-
fine with anyone's feelings.
I think that's the way I would read it. Like, if you're gonna go just based on a flat read of the rule book, I would say that you can.
We have established the situation.
Anyways, does it even change your decision, Lily?
I would buy one if I could. Yes.
Just buy one.
Then just buy one.
Sounds good. So I did discover, and I'm quite sad. I have $720, and 720 divided by 180 is exactly 4. but there is not 4 3 trains left, and I was quite sad about that.
How do you have $720 exactly?
Because I got the 150 from Fives Bank when I bought 5 in.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Speaking of which, I should clear that out.
Yeah, I think I just lose because you buy
I'm dipping
you
in
buy
and buying all
some
3 of them.
yeah, you buy some quantity of 3 trains, and I just can't do anything. Yeah.
This seems hilarious. All right.
You actually
Let's
didn't
go.
even need to lay the token this round. You could do it next round and have the same result.
I could, but I wanted to. And it's not like it matters either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
pointing out, is that it
In this
doesn't matter.
case, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that's fair. But it could matter in the future.
Yeah. in
What
the
if I
future.
wanted to buy Aiden and then wait, no, I already token then. Never mind.
All right, CNO's done?
Yep.
You did not fall back. There you go.
Thank
Okay, the 1.
On good news for the 2 trains, they're not going to burn for a while.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
They'll
I can do
burn
it.
in the next OR.
I can do
Ooh,
it.
Pat's going to do
Not
it.
gonna do it.
I can
Oh,
buy the
okay.
2 over and burn them all.
Do
On my 9's turn.
it.
I'm debating if that's worth it.
So would it have been better to float Xander and burn Lily's 2s?
Well, I might not have
Maybe.
bought all the 3.
Here's the thing, though. If I do that, I have a dead company. I don't know if I have enough money. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know that that's actually very good for you.
no, I don't think it is. Because if I do that, my 1 has the train, my 9 has no trains, right?
Yeah,
My
Like, it
decision
doesn't
space
seem-
could also change drastically if the position
Sure.
was different.
sure. I'm
It
more just trying to
doesn't feel right.
decipher.
The thing I'm worried about is if I don't do it, who's going to like is Evelyn in a position to be able to do it soon? Only $110 away.
It's not gonna matter because as soon as the next SR, Xander can float, and
Mhm.
then PRR will buy a 4. It does
Mhm.
not matter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess that's fair. So I get I guess because I'll get these 2 ORs and that's it.
Mm-hmm. But would you
I
rather
need to
have
hope-
1 4 train or running the 3 2 trains for the 2 ORs?
I mean, I
guess
can
is the question.
also just run normally and maybe I can buy it without transferring. Probably not, but I don't know.
I mean, at the very minimum, you get $10 per round in your miners. Eventually, that might matter.
Take
A few hours after we've called it.
70,
Yeah,
20.
not wrong.
Yeah, not wrong.
I mean, I think maybe
Okay.
you just give. I think you give the 9 enough money that it will be able to buy its 4 train, and then you let 1.
The problem
be
with doing
bad.
that this OR and not next OR,
You will not have an opportunity next OR. You won't have trains to shuffle.
there's another OR, not OR set, OR. Are you doing it?
Oh, I forgot we're in greens. Okay, never mind. That changes.
That's what I'm saying. I might just do it next OR so I can run them twice once.
Yeah.
And then prepare for it. That's what I'm
sense.
saying.
I was misunderstanding the situation. Sorry.
Say in before Casino has.
All right, so
Does she
2.
make enough money to withhold with CNO?
To buy a 4?
She might.
1,
She might.
2.
I wouldn't do that though, because 8 can only have 3 trains, and I am train locked on 8, so I can't buy the.
Not
3s
if you
over.
buy a 4 and then transfer. You lose a 3, I guess. But
I mean, I would.
Well,
I would
this
lose
is
a
it.
turn of running.
I mean, you would buy a 4 and then a 3 would go back to the bank pool, and then
No,
someone
no,
just
no.
buy a 3.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying that like I want to hoard my trains. Yeah, it's
No,
just
I know that's. I was describing why that would be a really bad idea for Lily. So, anyways, moving on. So that was 1, 2 can.
that's
suck.
it. Yeah, no go.
2 sucks. I should have fought harder for the 3. Take money, runs for 50. Pays half. It's gonna buy the 2 back over because I shouldn't have done that in the first place. Right? Yeah. Take money. Spend money. Whoa. Two's done.
3 will not lay track. It'll run for 70. Oh, we've got a 3 train in there. I'm a goober. We'll run for 13. And 3's done. On to 4.
Done.
5?
5 doesn't exist.
6?
Six
Xander?
is going to run for
Hang on. 25, 35.
1, 4, 8. So 10 plus $10. Take that.
Actually, shit, I fucked up.
Yep,
I'm gonna move this
fine.
over here. Just like some amount of money. It doesn't even matter.
Oh wait, it can run for. It has 2 trains, so it can run for 40 and 70. 110. Excuse me. Pays half. How much are 4s? 300. That's fine. 7's then gonna run for 60 plus 70 is 130, and it takes $10.
Think.
It will buy the 3 over for $200. And now it is 8's turn.
Lily?
8 can't lay track, so it's just gonna do its thing. Nine.
Yeah.
Game's basically done. We did it again.
9 takes its $10 and it runs for 80, still 120. Go.
10 is running for 12 and takes its 10. And then it'll train shuffle. That's not quite as much money as I need it to be. But I think this is my last chance to shuffle, so. It's 300. 1 isn't going to do it. 2 isn't going to do it. 3 won't be. Oh, 3 maybe gets to do it. Does it run for?
It does.
7.
Yeah, it'll run for 70. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay. That's 10 done. We do it again, starting with C&O.
All right, that's me.
I didn't think I was going to get to do that.
I'll give that back. Boink.
170, 250.
80, 90, 170.
170, yeah, 250.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I'll pay it out.
And even when you try to balance this game, it's so unbalanced. Holy fuck.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's broken in a different way now.
Yeah, 5 was amazingly good. Well, actually, the 8 was, but...
CNO's done?
CNO is done.
The 1.
Oh, I get to run it one more time.
You do.
Right. It runs, it takes its, well, it pays 70. It takes its 10. And then for, what is it going to be, 110. It buys over the 2, the transferable one, whatever one that is.
Yeah.
All right.
2. This constant train shuffling cannot be good on Evelyn's part.
Wait,
Shoot.
did I underpay? I think I underpaid. Hang on one second. Because I only did 40.
Yeah, it should pay out 50,
Yeah.
which means you might need to
So-
transfer that last
Yeah,
dollar.
yeah. No, it's fine. I just do this. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, it is. I do.
You
I
do pay.
spend
You
that.
have to do the last dollar.
That's real dumb.
It works so perfectly.
I'm still in a dead fucking seat, but who cares?
I mean, I feel like you, me, and Guerric are. Actually, Garrick's probably in a better spot than I am, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm in a better spot. Not a good spot, but a better spot.
Gee, Guerric, it might have been so good if you could have connected this.
But money.
I'd say maybe there was an argument for like the 3 of us to actually do some connecting because of how good they were going to be, but I don't know. It's
Well, that's part
This
of
game is
why I
weird.
was attempting to create some kind of collusion with Guerric. I mean, I'm just not near you, but yeah, I don't know.
no, yeah.
All right, well, 2's done.
Yeah, 2's done. Forgive me. 3 can go.
10 takes
3
its
can
money.
burn the world down.
Run for 70. It'll buy a train. Goodbye, 2s.
We hardly knew you. Except Lily. She knew you very well.
That's true.
It did.
See, this is mostly just good for. Yeah, me and Pat are the worst off because we don't get to run trains in all of our companies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna float this and buy it in, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And this will have a 3. Like, it's not the end of the world, and you should maybe be able to do the same.
I will be able to do the same. I mean, the downside is like, I would have rather floated the 4 than the 2. It's just in a better position.
Well,
But
the
I-
problem
but
is
now-
that Lily has 60%, I have 40%. She has double my money. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Like, there is no catching up to Lily for you and I at this point.
Anyway,
Not
3 is
unless we
done.
make her- not unless we
Three-
force.
Okay,
by-
I wasn't aware 3 was done. $10.
Can't do anything after buying a train.
$300. You know what this game needs? It just needs legitimately more trains.
It has an extra 5 train. What more do you want?
God damn
No,
it.
I legitimately think it needs like 4 additional 2 trains.
Well, then it would just be like everyone runs 2 trains forever and
Yeah.
ever.
No one would go. You wouldn't need to. Like
Anyways.
we were basically forced to move to the 4s so that.
Who's putting the turn on me?
How long have you been sitting on that? For 2 hours?
Wow! The long
five is
con,
dead, right?
Evelyn.
Xander,
Five
it's
is
your
dead.
turn. The
Yeah,
six
five
is
is
been-
dead.
Have you been playing with the "It's your turn" button all night?
Yes.
That would drive me insane.
That's great. That was worth sitting through this game. No, no.
Five's the 4. This runs for what? 130. Oh, does this all? This also gets $10, I suppose, right? Because this is silly.
Oh,
You
man.
suppose correctly.
You know what I hate the most about this? Actually, I think Guerric's in. I just realized now, Guerric is not in a bad seat because Guerric comes in and just buys 4/5 with Eerie. That's not bad.
I just think it's
no. I get a 4.
Oh, you get a 4. You're right. Okay.
even if I was, I'm just so behind on Lily. Like she's gonna just be able to pick up shares, have a huge share lead.
Well, I mean, she's what 3 away from max,
Right.
which I guess is the only thing is like she can't
turn.
go much higher, so all that money's just gonna sit there. But
I mean that's just called winning.
I mean,
this is still better than the last time when we just ended it after the second OR.
I just want to say she's only going to be 1 share ahead of me, which I know is technically still winning because I'll be able to float without having to spend anything.
But should
I'm gonna
also-
ditch this.
Is it 8? Sorry,
Yeah,
I missed
sorry, I
that.
tried to say it while we were talking.
There was just a lot of talking, so.
Sorry, Lily.
I'm just gonna take the money and, you know what? There's only one of these. I'll hook in.
Want to know what's truly disgusting?
So let me pay them.
I still
$5
can't
back.
afford to float.
Oof.
Right, I'm done.
Even if you sell this,
I'm pretty sure even if I sell that,
Oh,
I won't.
man.
be able to
That brings it
float.
up to 360, right? Or a little more than that.
I gained 71. I end up at
364.
364, which is like not 400 and
That's
How-
not 402 last time or
Yeah.
whatever.
8 was done.
Yep.
9?
Oh, wait, were you gonna buy a train, Lily?
No,
Nope.
she's shy. Oh,
Okay.
for buying. Yeah, shuffling. You're right.
Oh, for train shuffling?
I don't know. Just are you gonna do anything with these trains you got down here?
seems like the 8 should probably buy it.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy a
I mean, you have a few of them. You might want to share the.
I mean, I could even see putting 2 3s over there.
I forgot that 9's going to take $10. Can I just put $10 over here if that's
Yeah, that's
okay?
fine. That's fine.
Ugh,
It's super
again.
easy to forget that in this game.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm done.
Cheat and Pat over here.
Shut up.
Every time with him.
Shut up, both of you. That's just it. 9's done and sad.
10 will run for 100. And take its $10 and be done. Back to the stock round.
We did it.
We did it.
Keep buying up.
Evelyn?
I pass.
I will keep buying up.
Same.
Who's Lily buying?
She's gonna start a mythical second major.
Shit, that's
Yeah, that's
actually
what
the
I'm doing.
play because Evelyn hasn't reserved a presidency.
Yeah.
NYC
I'm buying
right
the other
there.
Yeah, I was like trying to see. That's mine.
Or the BNO.
Well, Lily can't float it. She doesn't have enough. She only has
sell a
eight
chair.
shares.
She just sells down some shares.
I saw
Yeah,
that on
so-
shares, yeah. 2 presidencies is better than 1.
Yeah, yeah. It's super worth.
To the second
Oh,
stock round.
this is.
or
I
third
guess the
stock
game's
round.
just over then, isn't it?
It was kind of already over, but now it's
Yeah.
super over.
Just gotta put that nail in the
know.
coffin.
I don't know. It's interesting because, like, depending on how many shares she sells, she may not be able to defend CNO.
No,
That's
she
fine.
can. It's 1, isn't it?
I think she only has
Oh,
to sell one share.
So, whatever.
And she still
Is
has
it
5.
only 1? Your share limit is 8.
She had like
no, it'd be 2.
It'd be
Yeah.
2.
You'd have
But
to
then
go
that
down.
means somebody else. I mean, yeah.
4.
But then again, everyone else would have to share sell down.
Yeah, that's fair.
and
Yeah, I mean,
everyone else have to sell down enough.
we'd have to let somebody steal it.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I was super losing this game, so I lost all the motivation to try a long time ago.
I guess on that note, we should call.
Probably.
Terrible disappointment.
Even when we try to make it better, it still
We make
feels
it worse.
bad.
We make
Well, I
it worse.
mean, I just keep coming back to like this lay. The 2 should have just gone into the 3 because then 4 had nowhere to go. Like it just didn't. Like I should have incentivized Guerric to hook into here because then 4 at least would have been doing something. I don't know.
I mean, it's just it's what I was saying last week. It comes down to the problem of it feels like an Ambil Holland game where you have to jump on grenades to try and kill the leaders, and that just means
Yeah.
you're jumping on a grenade.
Well, and the problem
So-
here is that the leader, there was no grenades to jump on.
Right.
Well,
She had the most money going in because we all thought 5 would be bad, and then that means she was able to freely get 8. Had 8 already been gone, I think it would have been fine, but like she could just, yeah.
So I think I kind of mentioned this just in Discord earlier, but I think it's not as simple as just saying like make 10 bad or whatever. I think it's more like you got to look at the lay of the land. Like I think if we had looked at it at the beginning, if we had said Lily has great synergy, Xander has great synergy, the 3 of us probably should work together.
Yeah.
I think the outcome would have been
Yeah, if you 3
at
work
least
together and the 2 of us kind of tried to fight you off kind of thing.
But I
Yeah.
mean, the thing, we do that, and then that just shifts the balance right back to 10 being good, you know?
Yeah.
We've just gone back to the first problem.
maybe. I mean, the problem ends up being like, I guess it's like, does 10 get that first 2 train? Is that like,
Although
I don't know how.
I think what I did was fine if Lily wouldn't have exploded, in all seriousness. So I think had you gone into 3 and then, like, you know what I mean, as the only difference, then 3 would have ran a little better, sure. But 10 could have still gone into 3 for the extra. Like,
Mhm.
I was still doing fine, I think, over here. What killed me was how good Lily was doing. Because I was on par with everything else.
I mean, honestly, the primary reason I wasn't able to get off the ground is just because a 40 run is nothing, and I could not hook this anywhere. Like nobody was leaving an opening for me to get in to hook it into anything. So it made it so like this just feels too dangerous. Like I don't know that this is actually a good choice. Though it was interesting to try it. I would not do it again.
I mean, it gets a 2 train, though, you know?
It gets a 2 train, but it can't run it. It because I can't come out of this side, it's basically like running the 1 or the 5. Except that I don't get the revenue bonus of being on a new. Like, and maybe the difference here is maybe if 6 and 7 hadn't been in the same player's hand, 4 could have tried to hook into 6 more easily.
Yeah, I mean, 4 can hook into 6 or 7 or the dit.
I think it really was just a matter of getting a sharp faster.
Yeah.
Too. But that also just was how everyone else was playing with the sharps. There are very few of them.
And even if it doesn't get to run its other 2 train, that's still a 2 train that you can maybe shuffle to the other minor, you know? Because that's not nothing.
I don't know. I don't feel that I played this suboptimally. Like it kind of just feels like, at least in this setup, that my two starting lays just felt wrong with the way that things blew up from there.
I don't know that 2 has any incentive to go over here.
I don't know. I tried to backtrack it, and like 3 people started shouting me down. So
No, nobody shouted you down, Evelyn. We said do whatever you want to do. I'm saying in post-game evaluation that I see this as not necessarily being, death for 4. I'm just not convinced I understand what this does for 2, if as opposed to like what Pat was pointing out here, or just defaulting to 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think defaulting to 3 is probably ultimately the better choice because like 3 doesn't lose anything really. Like 3's always in a position to purchase a 2 train no matter what. So it's not like denying that early revenue for 3 hurts it that much.
Yeah, the same thing was said about 1. Like, it didn't need to run to 10. Running to 9 still let it buy a 2 train. It didn't hurt it
Yeah.
by any means.
Yeah. Whereas
Like-
laying this way meant that 2 did not have the opportunity.
No, that's 2 couldn't afford it because it doesn't start on a 30 or 30 value.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah,
is,
no,
I just honestly, had we thought of that earlier, I probably wouldn't have been as vocal as like, well, we can't just do what we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways,
I didn't realize how much that would hurt 2 and 4 doing it that way.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I legitimately thought this synergy was going to work out
Yeah.
okay.
yeah. I mean, it didn't even matter. I mean, I guess where it would have mattered is like if I had done this 2 and a 3, then it wouldn't have mattered whether or not 4 could afford a 2, and then I would have been able to get my track lays in early while everybody else was saving up for their 2 trains. Because that's really what happened is I laid this on my first OR. The second 2 OR parts of the OR, I didn't lay track with 4 at all because I was saving up for the second 2.
Yeah.
And that kind of just, I think if I could have controlled the track a little bit better, like if I had made it up to 7, I would have been in a much better position throughout the game. So, I don't know.
I think it's just really hard to make it to 7 even without the track, because if 7 wants to deny you, 7 denies you. Same thing with 6, because 6 runs to 7 before you get a chance to lay there. And
I mean,
then 6 or 7 can just stop you from laying.
It's true. It's hard because I feel like there is a world where 7 and 6 are both incentivized because if they do eventually want to connect into the middle of the map. But yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's the problem with laying 4 this way is like you say, like you can't lay more than 2 tracks around, like and it's at least 3 track to every other connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if 7 if I should have taken the 8 instead of this. I mean, it worked. It was good for me, but I think it was too good for this.
I think it would have been. I mean, it would have been too good for Lily. Is I think the outcome there.
If I took the 8.
Oh, if you had bought the 8. Oh, that I
Yeah.
don't know.
Lily wasn't going to let him buy the 8, though. Lily
Yeah,
had the money.
the problem
I have
was
no
we
money.
basically borked the
Oh.
auction the moment Lily got the 5 for so cheap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's hard though, because like I
It
guess
almost feels like every company has to go for 100 minimum just to stop that from happening.
Which almost just makes me think you could deal out random pairs of
Deal
privates.
out,
Yeah.
deal out privates. Exactly.
Everyone starts with $40 and everybody deals out 2 random privates.
Right.
Well, yeah. Then it's I don't know. If we're gonna go that far, I would almost say assign pairs so that there is no synergy, and then deal them out randomly.
Yeah, I mean, you'd need to balance things in some. Maybe go for like a 41v1 style blind bid sort of shenanigan. I don't know.
Or just like we talked about before, remove companies.
Well,
in a
that doesn't work
5-player
at
game.
5-player.
Why not? Remove 5 companies, each person gets 1.
Because then
Then
you're just getting disadvantaged on turn order. Because the meta truly becomes like, you have to just buy miners for the same
Yeah.
worth. Then it just comes down to who gets the priority to make those bids happen.
I guess that's fair. Because, yeah, I guess if you only have 1 company, there's, like, no train shuffling. There's no... Like, it's just, like, whoever gets the best running company gets all the best
Did you
trains. I don't
suggest
know.
dropping a company, Guerric? With like 4 people?
Mid game,
Or-
I was idly wondering about like if you need to scale it down so there's only 2 miners per player. So at 3-player drop 1, at 4-player drop 2. But I don't know. We're like getting deep into.
Yeah, and I think we're giving this way too much.
It's fair. It's fair. We can certainly shut the stream down. Thanks for playing, everyone. I guess maybe our experiment didn't work. But thank you for trying.
Or we're just terrible experimenters.
Or we're just terrible experimenters. That's also always a possibility.
The null hypothesis.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I guess we'll have some different train game next week. And until then, we'll have
No more. We're gonna do this until we perfect.
Oh my god.
There is some part of me that is compelled to just start trying variants for this because the kernel of an idea that is working in this game is interesting enough that I want it to be in a game that supports it, you know? But yeah, there's better.
You're making. That's it. Guerric said it. He's making his own 18xx based off of 36. You're right here for
1836 Guerric coming soon to a P&P near you.
18xx samples.
There you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you later.